come on in. Today I'm going to do a roundup of how things have gone. I've had my first couple of weeks on YouTube. I've also been juggling the different balls with Etsy and Instagram, and I'd like to round up how it's gone. So let's have a look. So obviously, when I was saying about juggling balls, I have YouTube, Etsy and Instagram at the minute. I will be adding in one or two more, but not immediately, because at the end of the day, why make things easy on myself? So obviously it is now 15 days since I put up my first video on YouTube, and I want to concentrate on YouTube for the last couple of weeks because it's not something I've ever done before. The most film content I've ever made is to take a film and put it onto Snapchat for my family, and it's only been tiny short things, nothing proper. So to me it's really important that I have made sure that I have got that right. Now, I've certainly not got the past experience of making video, of putting content up. I have no past experience at editing, thumbnails or anything else, so it was all a new learning experience. So I'm pleased with what I've managed on YouTube this last couple of weeks. I have been able to put up 7 videos in total. I had my welcome video, which was my first one that went up. I had my why I decided on YouTube and why the right time for me was now. And I also have 5 tutorials that I've put up. Now, that's quite a lot of content for just a 2-week period, and of course I will have this roundup video too. But I wouldn't normally be expecting to put up as many as that, but I recognise that for people coming to my channel, they need to be able to see what I'm doing, who I am, and be able to get a little bit of a handle on whether it's something that they're going to be interested in or not. So to me it's important to have those in there, have that extra content. Now, I've had 22 subscribers to date in that time period, and I'm really pleased with that. And I know most of that is family and friends, and I really appreciate all your help and your support. I really do. It's made such a difference. I had 110 views on my welcome video, which is absolutely brilliant, and on one of my tutorials I had 116, and that's really good. I'm blown away with that, and that's absolutely brilliant. And I hope that as time goes on we will see that improving. But obviously, for myself, not having that experience with doing these videos, I think I expected a bit too much of myself in the first couple of weeks. When I was doing my welcome video, I recorded it off and on for a whole day, just not quite getting it right, and just had to eventually scrap it and say, no, that's not right, and restart the next day. And the same for my second video, I did exactly the same thing. So the experience of doing that, yeah, you could say, well, that's been a wasted day when I've recorded it and then just scrapped the whole thing, but it's not, because I learned through that. I've learned things that I needed to do and how to do it. And the same for the tutorials. I started with recording my tutorials from a position sort of where you are now, so you're behind. So when you're looking down, you couldn't see exactly what I was doing. Recorded those tutorials and then went, oh, that doesn't work. Don't know why I even did it that way. So I had to then change to being in front. I had an original setup for that, but we've got it to work. I've taken it really slowly, step by step, and I think that because of that, they're very good in that way. Just the recording that could be a little bit better, but I will work on that. So as I said, I found that obviously I didn't have those skills. I'm having to learn them, and I've done very basic editing really so far. But the next ones I want to be able to do is to be able to put another photograph, say, in, change those transitions from one clip to another, possibly put wording on some of the clips so that you can see that too. But that's for the future, and that's something I'm going to try and learn over the next little while, and start putting the extra content into these videos that I'm doing to help you to be able to know what I'm talking about. So my next videos that will be coming out will be at the end of this coming week. I'm not sure whether my content will come out on Friday or Saturday at the minute. It'd be really nice if you could put in comments down below if you have a preference, because at the end of the day, again, this content is meant for yourselves. So for myself, I'll have a look at it. I'll try making them for the Friday. If that doesn't work, it'll be the Saturday, but there will be one a week at least. So I have another one coming up at the end of this week, and I will have another couple of tutorials going up, simply because it finishes that starting beginners batch of tutorials. So it's things like being able to sew in your ends and so on, because that's how to weave them in properly so that you finish your project, and that's really important so that people can complete what they're doing. I also will have another video coming out of how to make the magic knot to begin your granny square. So I'm going to be doing those two sometime very soon, and they will go up as tutorials in among the beginners that I have up already. So again, even though I know that I feel I've done really well on YouTube, I've concentrated on that because it's not something I've done before. Now I feel I'm getting a little bit of handle on it, but I know that I sort of let those other balls drop. So Instagram and my Etsy shop have sort of been allowed to just rest while I've been concentrating on this one ball, which is YouTube. Now Instagram too, I have had no experience on. I have not made any content for it. So I really want to concentrate a little bit on that over the next couple of weeks and get a couple of reels up and have a look at other things and other formats that I can put on there to help me to grow as a business too. I also want to concentrate on Etsy as well, so I need to get some more things up in my store. I think I have 3 or 4 items up there. I do need to have some more. I do need to concentrate on the photographs, on a video on each of those postings so that they're being seen and being found, and getting some more items up there. So those are my aims for the next couple of weeks. I will have YouTube content coming out, but I will be concentrating on those other 2 in particular to try and bring them up to a standard that they should be. Now I do have another project that I am working on, which is items for my shop, and I'm really excited about them. However, again, why make it easy for myself? New skills involved in being able to do those too. Now, when I have completed them, I will make a little YouTube video about those particular items, because I'm very proud of them, and introduce them to you ready for them going up on Etsy. But that's for the future. So that's what's going to be happening in the future. And what I will probably do is do another roundup video. I might do one every couple of weeks or so, but again, it'd be lovely if you could put in the comments if you'd like to see more of this type. And I can go into more depth and analytics and so on when I've got more YouTube content out there. It takes a little bit of time for all those to be collated and to come together for me to be able to see what I can do with them. And I can also let you know how things are going on Instagram and on my Etsy shop. So those are for my future roundups. What I really like is, as I say, for you to put in comments whether it's something you're interested in, and if there's anything else that you'd really like to see. But also, if you've enjoyed what I've done so far, it'd be lovely to hear that from you too. So please stick something in the comments for me. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see some more from me, and I hope to see you back here very soon.